Yeah, I had a feeling that I probably had apnea, and my daughter had just gotten a CPAP, and my mom had issues, and like almost everyone I know has issues. I hadn't been sleeping for several years. I'd just sleep a few hours and wake up and sleep and wake and sleep and wake, and it left me feeling drained and tired all the time. Every time I sat down, I'd fall asleep. I just got tired of living like that. I was doing that for several years. So I saw the cardiologist, and he said, absolutely, you need to see someone about this. And most mornings, my day started at 3 a.m. because I just couldn't sleep anymore. I tried the CPAP, and it was not a good experience for me at all. I could not sleep with that thing on my face. And I have thinning hair, and the more I pulled it on and off, the less hair I had. I got a little bald spot where I kept grabbing it in the night and yanking it off my head. Sometimes I'd just wake up in the morning and it was in my lap, and I don't know how it got there. I just took it off in the night, and I was up and down a lot, and I just was miserable with it. I really hated it, and I was reaching the point where I just wanted to pack it in and say, dying in your sleep isn't so bad. What was different was I went back to the cardiologist, and I told him that I was having issues, that I wasn't comfortable with the CPAP, and I couldn't keep it on, and was there something else that I could do? And he said, well, yes, as a matter of fact, there is an appliance you can wear in your mouth, and we can set you up for the test for that if you'd like. So I jumped right on that opportunity. The device itself is really not uncomfortable and not a hassle. It has been the best medical thing I've ever had. I really am fortunate to have it, and I'm so grateful that y'all were there to bail me out of the hole I was living in. It's been a difficult time, so this is good. Now I start my day later. It's usually between 5 and 7 in the morning, sometimes even 8 o'clock.
And that's because you can sleep now that late.
I can go back to sleep, and it's awesome. Very awesome. So I'm not getting up as early. I'm not getting up 5 or 6 times during the night. I only get up once. And that's a major change. So that is better. I don't sleep in the daytime except for maybe one nap. And I'm old. One nap is okay. And that's all I need. Then I'm good to go for the rest of the day. So I feel much more awake and much more vigorous and energetic, and I'm getting stuff done. And I still do puzzles, but not as many. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, this says it more than anything, I think. I took a trip to Disney World. First time I've traveled in 5 or 6 years. Just don't travel. And I was tired and defeated and old feeling and out of touch, really. And when you don't sleep, then you have issues with your mind and your ability to analyze and remember and do the things you need to do. It was difficult it felt overwhelming, is I guess the word, that I was going to have to buy a plane ticket and get to the airport and get on the plane and get off at the right place and be sure I didn't get lost in the airport. And, it was just really hard. And my daughter was living in Florida, and I decided I would go to see her. And she kept saying, I can't believe you're here. I can't believe you're here. But I went to Disney World, and I operated on their schedule. They're 25 years younger than I am, and I was able to keep up fine. And it was a wonderful trip and a great experience for me to be out in the world and feeling like I can do that still. It's empowering to be able to function like you'd like to. So it has kind of given me a new lease on life. I feel like getting the sleep that I need refreshes my brain and my body and allows me to get out in the world and do things that I didn't think I could do and interact with situations and people that I didn't think I could do anymore. I thought I was too old. And it wasn't that I was too old, I was just too tired. So now we fixed that, and the world is opened back up for me, and I feel great.